Hello and welcome to the VaZing How-To series. Today we're going to learn how to create and schedule a work order. VaZing makes it easy to create a work order or any work that you perform out at a customer's location. So let's say that we have a customer on the phone and we want to go ahead and create a work order for them right now. We'll do so on the dispatch board and simply find the team or employee that you want to assign the work order to and find a free area for that team or employee on the dispatch board. Now each one of these blue bars corresponds to an active work order, so any open space means that that employee is available to be assigned to a new work order. This instant view into all of your employees' availability will greatly speed up and optimize your scheduling process. So once you've identified a good time slot and employee, simply click the open time slot to create the service. Now VaZing will present you with two paths. You can create a service or an on-site sales call. Right now you're going to go ahead and create a service, so click OK. And the next step is to select the customer for the work order. You can select a customer from the VaZing database, or you can search for a customer by typing search criteria into the search field. Now we'll go ahead and select the Anderson family. VaZing will now display new service call. There are 4 tabs in the service call. There's service information, work order, invoice, and payments. You can think of the service information as the cover to a book. It stores the high-level status and information about the service. As we'll see in a moment, detailed information about the actual work performed on the visit, including scheduling information and the specific products or services being sold to a customer, will be stored on the Work Order tab. So the first thing you'll do is give the service a name, or the title of the book. Next, you can further define the status by selecting a new status or substatus from the drop-down lists. Now any field that has this green plus mark next to it means that you can configure the list. So we can configure our substatus list if you don't see a value here that you'd like. And you can even track how the customer heard about your company, or if a particular promotion inspired this service, you can select it from the marketing campaign drop-down list. There are also custom fields that you can use to enter information that VaZing may not capture by default. And once you've defined all the general information, go ahead and click the next button. The service will be saved and you'll move to the Work Order tab. Down here we can see that the summary defaulted from the Service Information tab, but you can change it if you'd like. Status and substatus also default from Service Information and can be changed as well. For now we're going to go ahead and keep duration calculation as manual, and that means that you'll have control over how long the work order lasts by what you put into the duration, the start, and the end fields. If you wanted to, you could select automatic as a duration calculation, and VaZing would define the duration based on the charge hours divided by the number of employees assigned to this work order. But for now, we'll keep it manual. The service location and service contact will default based on the default values of the customer record, but you can select a new one here if you'd like. If the customer would like you to come out and perform the work earlier if possible, you can always select the Earlier Opening Requested checkbox, and doing so will display this work order on the Early Opening Request section of the dispatch board. As with the Service Information tab, you can capture any unique data you may have using custom fields. And scrolling down, take a look at the Charges section, which is where we add all of the products and services that will be a part of this work order. So add a service by clicking on Add Service. And here we can see a listing of all of the services in the VaZing database. You can search for a particular service by typing search criteria into the search field, and you can limit your search to certain charge categories by selecting a category from the drop-down list. To add a service to the work order, simply click on the green plus button, or if you want to edit the service's values, click on the plus button with a little pencil next to it. Right now we'll go ahead and add the computer install services, and you can see the service has been added to the work order. If we want to edit it at any point, simply click on the edit icon, or to remove it from the work order, click the delete button. In a similar manner, we assign our employees. Now we can see down here that we have a team assigned to the work order because that's the team that we selected on the dispatch board. We can remove it by clicking remove if we'd like. What I'm going to go ahead and do is add a new employee. And here you see a list of all the employees that are available in the system. Click on the plus button to add it. And now you can see that that employee has been added to the work order as well. At the bottom of the page are all of the notes for the work order. You can add private notes or work order notes to the work order by clicking on the edit button and typing any notes that you may have into the notes field. You can make any formatting changes using the tools available to you. And once you're done, click OK. And your notes will appear on the work order itself. Scrolling back up to the top, the next two tabs are Invoice and Payments, both of which will be covered in other how-to videos. So for right now, we'll simply click Save. And the work order is now saved and appears on the dispatch board. So here we can see, here's the job that we just created, assigned to the service team and to the employee Todd. And that's how you create work orders in VaZing. This simple process will make scheduling your work a snap. It saves you time and lets you optimize your schedule. Easy work order scheduling. Just one more thing you'll love about VaZing. For one-on-one personal assistance, please either contact your bootcamp instructor or log in to VaZing's live chat.